Hello, Busco families and students. Tonight, the Smith Green Community Schools Board of Trustees approved the reopening plan for Cherubusco schools. This plan, which was developed through many hours of work and discussions with our teachers, staff, and local health officials, lays out our current plans for how we will safely return to instruction for our students this fall. I wanted to send out an update as soon as possible to share some of the key points from the plan so that parents can begin considering the options that are available for their students. First and foremost, at this time, we are planning for Cherubusco Elementary and Cherubusco Junior-Senior High Schools to be open, as scheduled, on August 12th for in-person instruction. As explained in the full reopening plan, several new requirements and procedures will be in place as students and staff return to the buildings. Here are a few of the key items to note. Each Smith Green student will be given a cloth face mask, which is being provided by the state of Indiana and Governor Holcomb. This mask may be used, or another face covering of a student's choosing, as long as it is school appropriate and covers the mouth and nose. Students will be required to wear masks or other appropriate face coverings at all times while riding school buses, walking through the halls, congregating in common spaces, or any other time that appropriate social distancing cannot be maintained. At other times, face coverings will be optional but still encouraged. Physical distancing will be encouraged and used whenever possible throughout the school day. Outside visitors will not be permitted into our school buildings without prior approval from either the building principal, the business manager, or myself. This is to limit any unnecessary exposure to our students by outside guests. It will be very important for parents and/or guardians to screen their student each day for any possible symptoms of COVID-19. If a student is displaying any of those symptoms, the student should stay home and the school should be notified. Additional resources for screening for symptoms are located on the Smith Green website. Additional hand sanitizing stations will be added throughout the school to ensure that students can maintain clean hands as much as possible during the school day. Additional cleaning and sanitizing of all of our buildings and equipment will be implemented and will continue to be adjusted as needed throughout the school year. If a student is unable to return to in-person instruction on August 12th, Smith Green will also offer a total virtual option so that students can continue their learning at home. This option will integrate with our classes here in our buildings, so that students will remain connected with our teachers and our school. In this way, students will be able to return to our classrooms later in the year with as little disruption as possible. More specific details about the virtual options available in each building will be available on the Smith Green website. In addition to the full reopening plan, we will be posting several resources for families on our school website that address topics such as screening for COVID-19 symptoms, protocols to be followed in the case of a suspected or confirmed case, and also the required quarantine times in different scenarios. Now that the plan has been announced, the next step for parents and guardians is to make sure that each of your students are registered for school this fall. If you've not already done so, please log into PowerSchool and complete the online registration for your student. If you need any assistance, please contact Mr. Uckman. Later this week, we will send out a digital form for parents to complete if they intend to have their child enroll in our virtual learning option. In order to enroll, a student must first be registered through PowerSchool. If you have specific questions about virtual learning, or whether or not that is the right choice for your child, please reach out to your child's principal for assistance. It is important for me to stress that while this is our current plan for school this fall, this plan is subject to change based on new data and recommendations from our state and local health officials. If and when things do change, I will send out additional updates as soon as possible so that all of our families can be prepared. I want to thank all of you again for all of your support, encouragement, and patience over these last few months as our staff has worked through these truly unprecedented times. The support of our amazing community is what makes Busco so special, and I know that I speak for all of our teachers and staff when I say that we cannot wait to welcome your children back into our schools soon. Please keep an eye out for some additional information in the days ahead, and feel free to contact me with any questions. Have a great week, and I will be in touch again very soon.